Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome to a Star Citizen update. Now, 2.2 is now live. Great news. So what can you expect to see in 2.2? Now, there's been quite a few changes, actually. I'm probably looking over 150 to 200 changes. We've had a couple of ships drop in. The Sabre is now hangar ready, and the Cathual, can't say that name, forgive me. Moving on from that, we've got the hostility system. And what this does, if you kill a ship in a particular area, you get sort of 1 mark, and it goes up to 5. You can actually get a bounty on your head so other players can come and hunt you down and kill you. To identify players, you will get the orange ring around that player in the same way that you get around the Vandal and at the other stations as well. There's been some tweaks to the FPS animation. New FPS weapons have been added. The instances have been increased. It's gone from 16 to 24. Now that should make quite a big difference because you really needed more players in there, because sometimes you would go over to the FPS station, you want to fire some guns. Of course, there'd be no one there when you want to go there, would there? So increasing it to 24 just increases that chance of player interaction. A few other changes that have happened as well. The scale of the system has been adjusted. The planet Crusader, moons, and the distance from each other. The comma rays have been repositioned accordingly, so been put in the correct place. The 8th comma ray has actually been removed. A research mission that is actually offered to players who visit ICC Pro 849. I've actually done that myself, that one. There are 3 new icons now on your visor. They appear in the top left of the screen. This identifies when you're in an area of space where the penalty system will be applied. Now, this system was actually put in place to improve the security in Crusader region. What it's doing is it's highlighting that individual as someone that has attacked someone in an area where you're not supposed to. So it puts a bounty on their head, and there's different levels of bounty, and it goes up to 5. I like it. I think it's a good idea. I can see it's probably not a permanent placement. It probably needs some adjusting, but it does add a different dynamic of gameplay there at the moment, which is really good. Quite a cool bit as well. If you actually manage to kill a criminal who is level 5, you will find yourself a energy rifle waiting for you in your bedroom in Port Oslo. Sort of motivates you as well to actually go and catch these sort of people. Now, the next one is a little bit harsh. If you exceed 5 as a player, level 5 criminal, and you are killed, you are actually removed from the server. I don't know, is that a little bit brutal, guys? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. Now, there is actually a way to reduce your criminal status down. If you actually wait for 10 minutes without committing a crime, you will reduce in level by 1. 40 minutes will take you down to 0 from 4. So, yeah, not bad, I suppose. You have to hide for a bit. The party system has been overhauled, guys. All I can say, guys, it works. The friend system works now, how it should do. I'm not saying that it's perfect. There's always scope for improvement, but it does everything you could want it to do. You can join friends, jump into different servers, it's all functioning, it's all working. That's a big plus for me because it was very, very difficult to join your friends or for your friends to join on you. So brilliant, that's working. The EVA mechanic has been overhauled. We did actually see this in a previous patch, but it was actually removed because it caused some bugs in other areas. Now, I've tried the EVA out, the new one. It's fantastic, guys. The responsiveness of the EVA is just far, far better. And you can actually move faster now in EVA, which makes it, I think it was a good move, because when you're EVAing around a big station, it just takes ages, and it seems really, really fluid. SCM and cruise speeds have been rebalanced across the board for all ships. The SCM speeds have been increased for the following ships: the Retaliator, the Gladius, the Freelancer, the Gladiator, the Vanguard Warden, the F7A Hornet, the F7C Hornet, the F7CS Hornet, the Tracker Hornet, all Mustangs, the Vandal Glaive, the P52, the Vandal Scythe M50, and also the 350R. Pretty much all of them, really. I mean, they've all had an adjustment, so good news there. And there's been also quite a few other adjustments to speeds as well across all the ships. We've seen 2 new components now that can actually be added to the ships. So the list goes on, guys. There's quite a few other changes there as well. There's been a lot of changes to the FPS mechanics and movement. And there's also been, obviously, a lot of exterior bug fixes as well. Fantastic, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.